Hey church, welcome back to Life Groups. We're so glad that you're here with us. We're so glad that you've joined us tonight for part 5 of Principles of an Eagle. Part 5 talks about the power of commitment. Eagles test before they trust. When a female eagle meets a male and they want to mate, she flies down to earth with the male pursuing her, and she picks up a twig. She flies back into the air with the male pursuing her. Once she has reached a height high enough for her, she lets the twig fall to the ground and watches it as it falls. The male chases after the twig. The faster it falls, the faster he chases it until he reaches it and has to catch it before it falls to the ground. Then it brings back to the female eagle. The female eagle grabs the twig and then flies to a much higher altitude and repeats it over and over again. Alright, this thing goes on for hours, and with the height increasing until the female eagle is assured that the male eagle has mastered the art of picking the twig, which shows commitment. Then only will she allow him to mate with her. There's a difference between interest and commitment. When you are interested in something or doing something, you do it only when it is convenient. But when you're committed to a cause, when you're committed to someone or something, you accept no excuses. What is commitment? Commitment is the willingness to give your time and energy to something that you believe in, or a promise or firm decision to do something. In this session of our life group, we're going to look at 2 Bible verses. The first one comes from 2 Peter 3:11. It says, "Since everything around us is going to melt away, what holy, godly lives we should be living." The second one is Proverbs 18:24. "A man of many companions may come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother." Your commitments will shape your life. Your commitments shape your life more than anything else. Your commitment can either develop you or it can destroy you. Either way, it will determine your life. From the example of the eagle, where she tests before she allows the male to mate with her, talks about relationship and commitment. It says to make a connection, we need to have a commitment. Good relationships don't happen by accident. They take cultivation, they take work, they take a lot of time. It requires what you call commitment. Example, in a marriage, it's not just about having a good feeling or a lovey feeling all the time, but what it actually takes is commitment. Example for a marriage, when you come together, you fall in love, you make a decision to get married, you stay in love through commitment. And in your marriage, you made a vow. It says, "Till death do us part." And that's not just a vow to one another, but that's also a vow that you made to God Himself. So you're making a commitment, a decision to commit to one another and to commit to God. So when it comes to relationships, friendships, ministry or family, commitment, it plays a vital role in every relationship. Did you know that socializing too much can keep you from having deep and meaningful relationships? We can be so busy in our lives, networking, socializing, connecting, making acquaintances, and you never give the time and energy needed to develop and cultivate a deep and meaningful relationship with your friends, your husband or your wife, or even your family. It's not wrong to have a lot of acquaintances, but these can keep you so busy that you end up not making vital or close relationships. Your acquaintances, your Facebook friends, your Instagram followers, these people are not necessarily going to be there when you need them the most. But the friends that you are truly connected to and committed to will always be there for you. Your life group, wherever you have been placed, is also a great place to start developing and building healthy relationships. Every important close connection begins with a commitment. If you want to go beyond shallow, superficial relationships, you've got to be willing to stick with it. You and I, we've got to be willing to commit to our friendships, to our relationships, to our teams, to our ministries, to where God has planted and placed us. Christ-likeness comes from making Christ-like commitments. When you decide to commit to God, His purpose, His plan, and the people around your life, you will see your life blessed. We're going to move to talk it over. There are a few questions that you can talk it over, you can discuss, and and probably apply in your life and see some good results. Have a great week ahead. God bless you.